But can we change its motion without touching it? Can we use something called a non-contact force? Well, yes, we can. The easy way of doing it is just to lift up one side or lift up the other side, and that is a non-contact force. And that non-contact force we're looking at here is gravity. And gravity acts in a way in order to make things fall to the earth. And so if I lift one side, then there's a force being exerted going downwards, and the ball will roll down from the higher point to the lower point. And we know that if we try and run up a hill, it's much harder work than running down a hill. And the reason for that is when we run up a hill, we're having to do work against gravity. So the force of gravity is actually acting against us, and we have to work against it in order to get up the hill. In order to come down the hill, the gravity is actually now with us. It's actually working the same with us. And we look at that more when we look at energy and we look at work. So I can change the motion by using gravity. So gravity is a non-contact force. When I drop it, there's no contact between the earth and the ground. It's still falling. But when it hits the ground, imagine it's just hitting here. Gravity hasn't stopped acting at this point. There's now an upward force called a reaction force, which is actually acting from the surface of this. So the non-contact forces still work when they're in contact, but they also work when there's no contact.